Welcome in, friends. I'm so sorry.
I'm okay.
I'm not.
I don't know how to get this right.
He goes, Brad's just really excited to be here.
It wasn't a good one. Anyway, tonight's the night, guys. Tonight is the Imperial Guard Codex review.
Or the draw.
Okay, or both. We're gonna do a little bit of both.
A little bit of both is good.
Wait, can we review the whole codex?
What do you mean, can we?
You can, yeah. If you go on YouTube, there are full reviews of everything. You
Yeah,
can
GW officially sends stuff to people.
Yeah, I know that. I was just wondering, like, if we knew everything.
I don't know how some of those guys just show pictures of the book.
There
Like Saturday, I was back in the office, like scribbling points down because a guy took a picture of the points page.
Yeah, I don't know. When I'd watch videos like that, I'd screenshot it and then like zoom in on it.
A spreadsheet. Somebody in the branding
Clear it
grant
up with Photoshop.
guard group transcribed the codex from all of he hive minded all the videos he watched.
That's funny.
I mean, we have the codex.
I was gonna say he could have also just waited a week.
Yeah,
That's not how this kind of stuff works. You got to understand, these guys have been waiting for 5 years.
I get that. That's fair.
Probably, well, no, just over 5 years.
I mean, dude, I play Space Marines, so sometimes I have to wait 5 months. So it's hard.
Might not get a second ed codex.
There are
hello, friends.
There are lots
Denise,
and lots
Tex, welcome.
There are lots and lots of rumors bubbling up about Angels of Death coming. So
Really?
yes.
I feel like. I don't
Does
know.
that just mean we're going to a new edition, where they're getting rid of everything? Because that's what happened last time.
Possibly.
What if they did that?
I mean,
So you think
they very well might.
is the rumor that we'll get that instead of a codex before the edition drop?
I don't know about instead of. I'll need to look more into it because I think
I had not heard an Angel of Death rumor.
I
think
heard
it's
nothing.
Chapter Master Vadarak.
Valrek,
Is that it?
Yeah.
He posts a lot of leaks and stuff.
He's where I got my Imperial Fist recipe from.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No,
he's a big fist dude,
So what do you roll before we hop into the guard stuff?
just like Tex.
A little bit about the World Eater stuff. That picture I posted with their points. You said it might be fake.
I had heard that it was, but
Okay.
Really? I assume that came from it because it looked legitimate.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
I can't remember. Yeah. I should have just shared it, the post or wherever I saw. 24 degrees in the deer stand this morning. Tex, you're in Michigan.
Yeah, it's not even that cold here.
Look up deer season in Texas.
They're all wearing bikinis and.
Well, more so
nice
today's
out.
opening of deer season in Michigan. Tex might have just tipped his hat.
Yeah.
If he did, I want to know who
It
the
was
hell.
in Arkansas.
Yeah, this guy's a globetrotter now.
Oh.
Arkansas, huh?
Arkansas.
So what were we saying about the
World Eaters?
the possibility of it being fake? I
Yeah.
can't remember what somebody said. I'm sorry, following Tex here. He's all over the place.
I don't know, man. You want to talk about a book that doesn't have a lot of options? That was a pretty
What's really funny is
narrow book.
What's
Votan
really
doesn't
funny
have
is
that much either.
when I sent that to you, you're like, hey, these. There's somebody that Thousand Suns has more options than, and it's not even true.
2 Arkansas deer. They didn't want no smoke.
It's really funny.
Yeah, I think that's the weakness of having their own standalone things.
Yeah, they shouldn't. I've been talking about this for probably years now. Is they shouldn't.
The reason they do it's a
shouldn't.
chance to sell another book.
I get it, but
That's why they do it.
it for me, it doesn't make sense. They took all the Space Marine stuff, which Dark Angels have more of a reason to be in their own codex than World Eaters or Thousand
We could
Suns.
put them in the Chaos Codex.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's funny.
So
But-
the issue is why do they lose so many options? Why can't they take just bikers? Why can't they have raptors?
All their generic stuff should still fit,
I don't know.
right?
Yeah, but they just they don't get it. Thousand Suns don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Death Guard doesn't get any of that
Does
stuff.
anybody take Raptors, though, to be fair?
They might now. They're pretty decent.
Are they?
Well, they're 2 wounds apiece now, and they get a buttload of attacks. I think they're core too, which means I'm not 100% sure, but I think you use a fight twice stratagem on them, which would make them pretty good. However, it depends.
I don't know, Tex, because I love you.
But yeah, no, it's Yeah, it's like I said, it's been something I've been complaining about for a while. I just thought like, so they had a couple new interesting options in there for the elite choices, because I think they had like 4 elite choices in there, which I thought was pretty neat. But
Nathan says he's tantalized with the potential to remake Company Commander Amfgat as a platoon commander with the attaché. I don't really know what the difference between. Tony says we're wearing shoes. What a tease. I don't know what the difference between a platoon command squad and a company command squad are. I don't know if there is functionally one. I don't know. I really just want to get the damn book.
Yeah.
I was hoping to have it today, but I probably won't have it till Friday.
Mm.
I hope I have it Friday.
Yeah, I want to read it too. I've always been very interested in guard stuff, but
Well, I'm telling you, I'm going to have a few extra codexes just on their own.
yeah,
because,
I'm not.
How many boxes did you get? Like
For the store,
yeah.
I ordered 6.
Okay, but I mean, like, how many is Tim keeping?
Half.
3.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
So it turns out the box is just the combat patrol box.
yeah.
It's the
Oh, it
same
is.
stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so what
It's still a
basically
pretty good box, though.
yeah, basically what I
Come from
pay
Codex.
if I'm able to sell the codexes and the cards, I'll actually get it cheaper than if I bought I can't think of the combat patrol box.
Mhm.
So like it's at first I was like, damn it, like I could have just bought that, but like if I sell the codexes with my margin and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It'll end up being cheaper. So
That works.
I just got to sell 2 extra codexes, which I mean
No problem.
they're going to be
Plus, they're limited edition, like, nice books.
yeah, and they'll be viable for at least 6 months before the edition change.
Yeah.
Oh, so that'll give me 60.
Don't worry, I still have that screenshot
What's that?
Of our toes
because he set up that
Oh.
toe cam one week.
last week.
That was pretty funny.
Was that last week?
think so.
Week,
Yeah.
last week or the week before, but they fused the command squad. The commands. I know there's a Acadian command squad, but I think there is a platoon command
It's
squad.
Acadian specifically command
Yeah,
squad.
yeah.
That's
I don't really know why they did it. To be totally, okay, they did it so that the kits match the codex. You know what I mean? So like when a new player is like, oh, what's Acadian command squad? Acadian command squad box. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
not a Catachin command squad in the book though, and they still make that kit. So
Well, from what I understand, the catechins are awful.
oh man,
They're really, really bad.
the data slate matches the models. It's not good.
Shucks.
They get
unfortunate.
exploding 6s in melee, which are
terrible.
which is terrible. And the only special weapons they can take are flamers.
They can take 2 of them though.
They can take 2 flamers.
Not heavy flamers.
Are they strength 4 flamers?
No.
What?
Oh,
They're
I'm
not?
sorry. Yeah, they're
I
regular,
was gonna
regular
say,
flamers.
what?
They're not strength 5. They're strength 4.
All right.
They also are.
5 points more.
I think they're 70 points.
They are.
What? Why are they T4?
No,
No.
Oh, good, because that wouldn't make.
they
much
aren't
sense.
wearing shirts.
I don't care. They're probably strength 4.
No, they're not.
It just, they're not good.
They're
Like,
not.
No, their strength thing comes from exploding
Yeah.
6s and melee.
you can probably
makes
just
sense.
rip that page out of the codex.
That's unfortunate.
They're very
Catechins are cool.
like really not good.
The lore is pretty cool. Harker ripped a Ravener's head off. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how I
Catechins are
feel
cool.
about Krieg, like the
They're-
Krieg veterans.
They're 80 points, or they're 75 points.
Yeah,
They're the ones with mini transhuman.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Which is relevant. I'll say
Yeah, but,
that.
like,
Yeah,
you
it's not
can't-
bad, but like, I don't know if you care that much.
Mhm.
Like, you're paying extra points, but they're still gonna die.
Shadow Sword might be
fairly
cool,
easily.
Nathan, but it's still. I don't know.
I mean,
It's got 30 wounds.
I would not break the bank on a Baneblade.
the Shadow Sword.
It's got 30 wounds.
I mean,
the Shadow Sword has always been
So?
a deadly force.
it was deadly in
Always.
Remember the
7th
macro?
edition. In
Remember
7th
macro?
edition,
Macro was stupid.
in 7th edition, it was a large blast D weapon.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was actually kind of scary. But everything capped out at strength 10 and armor 14, so like you couldn't take a, you know.
Do you remember the orders now?
But
No.
It's like literally the most important facet of your entire book, and you don't remember them.
I think there's like one you're gonna want to use
Really?
for the most part. Like, to be fair, there was maybe 2 you used before.
Well, yeah, but that was
Once in a
Move,
while,
move, and-
like there is one where you can fall back and shoot or charge.
I mean, yeah, get back in the fight.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm talking about like the mechanized orders. Isn't there like a
One is
a move
like-
shoot move one?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm disappointing you. Let me
Yeah,
see if I can.
yeah, I
figure
mean,
out.
like,
gotta look it up. Yeah.
Orders just feel like if you're gonna do anything to make guard fantastic, it's all in the orders.
I don't
No, they
think.
just-
I
I don't
no,
think
I
they
think
did
there's.
it.
I think there's a lot of flavor in orders. I think it's all. Honestly, it's just all in the guns. It's like they're like horde Tau. So like you got to give them decent fighting weapons. You don't have to make them like Tau weapons to where they just like they ignore invuln saves and it's -5 and it does like 18 mortal wounds if you don't kill it.
if you just price the stuff
But-
correctly, it doesn't have to be broken.
That's
You know,
that
Night
is it
Night
right
Shroud
there.
is pretty cool. The psychic power.
What's that?
It was the one that gave something
It was -1 to
it was
hit.
-1 to hit. Now you cast it on something and it can't be hit on better than a 4+.
Oh, I got some stuff like that.
It's
yeah.
transhuman for hit rolls,
Yeah, I got some stuff like that.
which is pretty
Cast
awesome.
Space Marines. Yeah, it's interesting that I don't know. It's kind of in a weird spot.
Like things that would hit you on 2s now have to hit you on 4s.
Yeah. Can you cast out anything?
You can
Yeah,
cast
it's-
on a unit of 6 Bulgrin.
What else? I'm trying to think what else has that in my. I know that's somewhere in my codex. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think it's like it might be like Night Lords or something, but I think it's like a Warlord trait.
It makes sense on Night Lords.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is there's also a relic that makes someone transhuman. So you could take a character and make him only hittable on a 4+ and only woundable on a 4+.
Right.
It's very weird.
It's
So like
just
yeah,
25% of what you do is going to do something.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe,
Okay,
because
maybe,
then I
yeah.
get to save.
Yeah, exactly. You get your saves too. But yeah,
Nathan's
it's
going ham with the combos here.
Sentinel chainsaws.
Hello there, sweet wolf.
Nathan's still talking about vampires. All right.
Vamp where?
He's talking about Sentinel chainsaws, so he's talking about vampires.
I don't get it. Is that a?
For some reason he's intrigued by bad things. I don't understand.
Oh, to be fair, they're better.
What do they do now?
I mean, they give you +1 attack, I think, so you get 3
Okay.
attacks.
I'm pretty sure that there's a way to make Sentinels move, shoot, and then move again.
Well,
I'm pretty sure
agree.
there's a way to do it.
It might be a stratagem. Okay, first rank, second rank fire makes them heavy 3.
That's cool.
I mean,
Is it only usable on las guns?
and hot shot las guns.
Ooh.
But there's
But
also
you can't order Tempestus can order Tempestus. Scions.
but there's a way to make them treat it as if they hadn't moved either. So if they're,
it's,
if they're heavy 3,
well, but that's what's it called order? That's
Cadian.
No, it's
Perfectus.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a commissar order. Here's the one that you're gonna use. It's take aim until the end of your next shooting phase. +1 to hit, +1 to AP.
+1 hit to hit and AP. Dude, that's phenomenal.
What?
That's kind of that's kind of the problem. What else are you gonna cast, or what else are you gonna order? Probably nothing. You know what I mean? If you're shooting,
That's phenomenal.
that's what you're
That's
getting.
really
Fixed
good.
bayonets is the same thing, but for melee. Take cover, you get gain the benefit of light cover.
Wait, fixed bayonets is also +1 to hit, +1
+1
AP?
to hit, +1 AP.
That's insane.
And I'm pretty sure the guy on the horse can order that to Bulgrin. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that he can.
From my understanding, he is
What?
capable of ordering anyone with anything. He can order Bane Blades.
So
yeah, yeah. He
He's-
knows mechanized.
So he
orders
can get
also.
Ogren to hit on 3s,
2s.
or 2.
They already
2s.
hit on 3s.
That's right. And give their weapons +1 AP.
They-
I don't know that that's the case.
They also have
fantastic.
They also have inherent -1 damage now.
Incoming damage.
Yeah.
That
Move
is
will
stupid
move
good.
+1 or +2 to move, and auto advance 6.
And auto advance 6.
Yeah, but you don't move. Now, what it was before was you move in advance.
Yeah, it was better, but like that's still good.
It's good, but now it's
That's-
like realistic.
It's
You're
a
not-
guaranteed additional 8 inches to your movement. So
Dr.
what
Germs
that,
is here.
14-inch move. That's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Wait,
Oh, you got the
so-
first God of
minimum.
War, Eli. That's awesome. Have you started playing it yet?
Is that why you're not here? Because of God of War?
Especially an old game.
I've gotten a lot happier
Have you?
with it. Yeah.
Okay.
More things change the more you play.
I was thinking about that.
When you hop in, it's a lot like the other one.
Yeah,
It's
I was
a
thinking
lot
that.
like it. It's
That-
almost
that
identical,
things
in
would-
fact.
Yeah, that things would change the more you play because I was like,
Yeah.
you're just new in it. Yeah, they're gonna make
Like
things familiar so you know how to play. But that might
without spoilers, there's new things that come up.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about getting it today.
I'm probably I would safely say 20 hours in, and I don't feel like I'm even close.
That's cool.
I don't feel like I'm even rudimentary near the end.
That's because George R. R. Martin designed it.
I don't think that's true,
Oh, fair enough.
but
I might not even be a third of the way there.
we watched Game of Thrones the other day. It was not that good.
All right, what else you got, Tim?
What part did you watch?
Uh,
If you're on season 5, I'll tell you.
it's
down.
Sansa. I think it was the episode with Sansa and Bolton. They're having dinner.
Oh, yeah, you're in that part.
Hold-
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Just
Hold
say
on.
no more.
Okay.
Say no.
Yeah.
Cop Farming Simulator 2, 22?
It goes hard. Okay.
What is what?
And then there's suppressing fire. It's you get 5 hits, and then you probably
Wait, what does it do?
enemy infantry with 5+ hits on them. That unit is now -1 to all hit rolls.
Why are you shrugging? That's freaking fantastic.
You have to get 5 hits. I'm just saying, man. Like, you have to get 5 hits, and then also you're not getting +1 to hit and -1 AP.
yeah.
So you're not shooting at the unit to kill it. You're shooting at the unit to hamper its ability.
Listen, man. I'm glad it exists. There's probably going to be some play.
Probably going to be some play. That is,
I have a hard time finding a situation where you're not just going to get the extra AP and +1 to hit.
because you're not shooting at it with the intent to kill it.
Well,
Because you can't kill it.
so against anything Space Marine related, you're not going to go for the extra AP because it literally doesn't matter.
No, sure don't.
So
but-
making them not be able to hit you as well is pretty great.
Does that work in shooting or melee or both?
What?
Does it work in both?
It just says -1 to hit. The codex might say in shooting.
Tim, could you get closer? I don't know if it's my headset or like.
Am I
your
too
mic.
far, Tony?
A bit, yeah.
Okay.
I just it cuts in and out, and I feel like it's.
Sorry. I'm not used to having to really be right up on
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
Farming Sim 20. Sorry, that's so funny. But yeah,
I don't know, man. I really like that one.
Yeah, it'll have some application. It might be a little
I reserve the right to change my opinion on any of this stuff until after I've played a couple
and
rounds,
and
too.
that's fair. And especially if you're in rapid fire range, that's 20 shots.
Yeah, that'll be easy to come off.
Or is it 19 shots because you have a dude with a pistol?
Yeah, probably
Well,
what it is.
not the Cadian shock troops.
Oh, their sergeants
got
take a
it.
rifle.
You got an auto gun.
That's cool.
It's got a drum on it.
That's
It's
cool. I
freaking
like
cool.
auto guns more than I like las guns. So
They're probably cooler.
yeah, I don't like the laser rifle. I like the-
Laser. Okay.
the-
Commissar
clip
orders.
that little tube off the end,
needs
and it
to-
makes it
My
look
man.
Like
Needs
Okay.
to have bullets.
Forwards for the Emperor. Till the end of the next shooting phase. If.
I will
normal move-
try to
Okay.
make you fit,
That's
but
that's the.
That's what she said.
it's gonna work.
Forwards for the Emperor is counters remaining stationary.
You smell nice.
Get back in the fight.
Can you issue multiple orders to a unit?
I don't know.
Or you don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
And
so
that's understandable.
a lot of this we'll just have to wait and see what. Is it 9:30? Wow, it's going to be 9:30 soon.
I'll peek in local sites.
All right, but yeah, so
Unbelievable.
a lot of this we'll probably just have to wait and see till we get the codex.
Well, yeah, I mean the
Like,
fine
it's
interactions.
still
You know
a
what I
little
mean?
bit of
People are doing like
speculation
a overview.
Does the-
Get back in the fight? Well, see, orders splash. So like you
You go
order
to
a
a
unit,
unit.
and then units near them get that order.
Yeah.
So the +1 to hit and the +1 AP. That's first rank, second rank.
Take aim. First rank, second rank gives them heavy 3
Let's
las
take
guns.
aim. Can you issue that to tanks?
No.
No,
No,
there's
there are
there's-
specific
yeah.
mechanized orders.
yeah.
Pound them to dust. You double the amount of models in the target unit for blast purposes. Full throttle. You move until the end of the phase.
Hold on. How does that work? You double the amount of. So if you're shooting at
So
a
if
unit
of 5, it's
five,
counted as
counts
10.
as 10.
Yep. So it's a lot easier to get max shots.
That could be useful and stuff like that.
Oh, for sure.
That could be nice.
Yeah.
You have a unit of
max
6 dudes
shots.
running around. All of a sudden now they're 12. See, I run 6 wraiths all the time. Boppity boop.
Yeah, I run 10-man units of possessed.
Well, you
At
don't
least
need
I
it
was.
against
Huh?
You don't need it against that
Why not?
because you're already getting full blast.
No, it's 11 or more.
Is it 11 or more?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it's 5. 5 you're good. 6 and higher is at least 3, and then 10 you're good. 11 and higher.
I hate
is-
this game.
That's pretty cool though. That could have some uses.
Yeah, that could really
See,
screw up those dudes.
already right
I'd
there.
stop
So what
running
was full
10-man
throttle?
squads.
Full throttle, you can move and count as remaining stationary.
Okay.
I
don't know
You
how
can
much.
advance. I'm sorry, advance. And
Oh,
then it counts
okay.
as remaining stationary.
That's
It's a
relevant.
little better.
Yeah, that's
and
relevant.
You also get +2 to move.
Okay.
Gunners kill on sight. Reroll 1s to hit.
Okay.
So
Yep.
Plasma.
blitz them is the new. You get +1 to charge. If you charge with a dozer blade, you get 1d6 +1.
So you get D6
I don't know what
plus
ER.
1.
Select within ER engagement range.
Yeah.
Engagement
And
range.
roll 1d6 on a 4+, you do D3 mortals. So if you have a dozer blade, 3+, you do D3 mortal wounds.
It's not bad.
I'm not buying a dozer blade.
That's
so.
fair. How many points are there?
5.
Yeah.
Hang on. There's an upgrade in the book, Brad. Ask me what
Oh,
the
is it all
points are.
5?
It's all 5.
That's funny.
I don't know if it is. Pretty stupid.
Oh.
Pinning
know how
fire, they have the same thing.
What is that one?
Pinning fire.
Pinning, if you get 5.
Yeah, but this is 5 hits and it subtracts 2 to the move characteristics.
Okay.
That could be useful depending on
that
what
could
you're,
be useful.
you're
Okay, with a
using
tank,
on.
I don't know if there's any. I mean, sure, like
It works?
uh,
You guys hear me?
you turn 5.
Yep,
I
I
need
can
to
hear
keep
you
you
just
from
fine.
moving around. Yeah,
The-
so
the
like,
i- the
the
idea-
absolute killing thing doesn't matter anymore.
The idea is more about if you're poking a tank out, you're trying to mop something up.
Yeah. No,
All right,
it's
well, I will probably, hopefully, have the book by next Tuesday.
Is
so
that all the mechanized order?
That's all the mechanized order. Well, that's all that was in there. So, like,
Okay.
he may have missed one. Again, that was just
you
a
can use
second hand.
take aim on heavy weapons teams.
You can. I think the field ordnance guns can take.
I was
orders
just about
also.
to say, and if they can take
and
it
the
too,
Rough Riders can. Rough
That's-
Riders for sure because
Rough
they,
Riders
you-
absolutely
you-
can receive orders.
they
you
have
don't
platoon.
want to give them take aim.
No, but you
Oh,
want to give them fixed
the other
you
bayonet.
could
I
make them
know.
hit on 2s.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And you could make those Meltas -4.
Yeah, those are.
Oh
those
my
are,
God.
Those become a scary
Yeah,
unit.
those things.
I don't like those.
5 of those things will suddenly just mop up a unit. Like that's nice.
Well, as
That's
we've
a
already talked about,
scary-
you don't bring 6.
Yeah. No, you don't.
I wish they were in the box. I really do.
Yeah, I mean,
Rough Riders,
Yeah.
you're gonna want a lot of them. You're gonna want,
15 maybe.
you're,
I
well,
think
that's
15,
fair.
15 is probably a reasonable number.
That's all right.
For fun, maybe 20.
That's all right because the other one, your other frontline unit, which is Bulgrin, you're gonna want to fill out the rest of your list with those.
Those are limited to
Bulgrin
6
are capped at
models
6 now.
Yeah, instead
6
of
models
9
per what?
per unit
Instead of 9.
Okay,
instead of 9.
Dude, a
That's
big
fine.
squad of 9 of them was fun.
that's I don't. I
I did
understand.
not like 9 Bulgrim.
Two
understand.
units of 6. It could be
You don't know
could
that,
be.
Jake.
I played
effective,
with
though.
you twice.
You say twice?
Yeah. Both times you had 9 Bulgrim.
Okay. Do we want
Bulgrin,
to
definitely.
do we
Yeah,
want to
we'll
start
wait.
this thing?
Yeah, we'll wait till next week when we have the full book in hand to do all the
Ooh.
good talk and bad talk. So
Ooh.
it's time. It's time
All
to
right.
do the draw, guys.
Pull up the wheel of choosing.
Please, God, not the wheel of time.
Oh, do
not
we have an
pull that
actual?
out.
We're just doing it.
Selection.
It's an Amazon.
We're just doing it
series.
Hang
fancier
on.
now.
You
We got a wheel.
We got a
scooch
wheel.
closer. Oh my God!
There's a shelf there.
Yes, Maester.
You guys are gonna have to get right up in there.
I got it.
I'm as over as I
There you
get.
go.
Okay, that's
so.
fine.
Look at
There's
me.
Jakey.
Look at
He's
me.
in.
Look at me.
What
look
up, buddy?
Look at us.
So,
Look at us.
Can you adjust individual people?
yeah.
who would've
Jakey
thought?
feels
Not
just
for
a.
headphones, though.
Not me.
Not me.
That's fine.
Not me.
Jakey feels just a hair quiet.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
My mic just fell.
There we
somehow.
go.
All right, Tex, I love you, buddy.
More comfortable now.
Mama G says,
I owe
welcome.
that Jamie. Hey, you better
later, Tim.
you better give me a good night kiss.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
tucking
there-
right now.
Is there legit 4 different mics on the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's nice.
Is it what?
Well, we're trying out different mics.
Yeah. You got one of the older ones.
See how we feel about them. You know, just
Yours sucks on purpose.
I like I like Tim's mic.
you guys are excited
Hey,
about this than I am, 'cause I'm
yo.
super excited about
I
this.
think
This
we're
is-
going
I
to
think-
all the one that Tim has.
So normally with campaigns, the politicking and strategizing and all that's probably the best part. This might be the best part about Blood Bowl. Finding out exactly what the hell is going to happen.
Finding out
I think you're
who
right.
is going to cause you your suffering in what order.
Tex, you should see these guys argue about almost anything. It's truly a sight.
I do believe that this right here is the high point of the season, and it's all downhill.
Everybody's undefeated. Everybody's undefeated.
Yeah.
Before we draw the divisions, everybody's got a chance. As soon as
As
remember that time Garrett dropped the day after divisions got drew?
He's like, I'm not playing in a division.
I'm
with
not
Tim
doing
and Dakota
At what
And
point?
Jake?
and Jake. Yeah, that's
That's
right.
a rough division.
Campbell.
That's a hotly contested division. Who wins that one?
Who would win in a fight to the death between Jake and Brad? Well,
Are,
Jake
are they bare knuckle
It's-
fighting?
Jake's
or no?
willing to die, and
Listen,
Brad
we're
is old.
in our 30s anymore.
I'm
we don't,
older
we don't
than
do
Brad.
that.
I know, but Brad's an old man.
I own guns
Yeah.
for
We're
a
gonna start
reason.
calling him Old Man Brad, so you don't have to fight anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I learned how to fight in the Marines. Right. Did a lot of ground fighting and stuff. So I'm
How
pretty
often
good at that.
what did they call that technique there?
That was
Is that the give me your belt?
Come here, Shay.
that was what would we call it? Oh, I don't even.
Give me
remember
your
anymore.
Aspirin, you mean bitch mints? All right, Tony. So what are they seeing?
Right now, they're seeing you.
Okay. Well, you tell me when it's time to draw.
Go ahead.
Well, hang on. So
Well, I haven't clicked the button yet.
no,
so-
I got you. I was on before. So we're gonna do the draw, and then at the end we're gonna obviously talk about it, but we're gonna talk predictions too based on divisions.
Yeah,
so
I like it.
we're gonna talk about. So as these are filling out, I want you guys to start thinking about this. Like, what's the scariest division?
You want to start with taunting?
The what?
Nothing.
What the best game like in division that you see? You know what I mean?
Because you're going to play everyone in your division.
Yep, you play everybody in your division, and you play people from other divisions, but it's random. You're not going to know until the schedule comes out. So it's not like everybody in Group 1 plays everybody in Group 5. It's not that type of thing. We're going to pick our champion, preseason champion, who we betting favorites, who Vegas has their money on.
Okay, are we making a notion that you can't bet on yourself?
What's that?
Or can you bet on yourself?
Yeah, you could be like, I think I'm going to win it.
Well, Dakota's going to say he's going to win it.
Well,
He
I
already
don't
said
think-
it. And I think adamantly, no matter what, he's not going to win
You're
it.
not going to win. I know
No
for sure.
matter what.
But if you knock him out of the playoffs and then lose
Again?
to me, that's the kind
What?
of world.
Wait, what team are you playing?
What else?
else?
You're definitely not going to win it. I'll be stoked for you if you make playoffs.
Nathan's
I
disappointed
said-
the wheel isn't physical. That would be kind of cool to have like one of those e-thought wheels. You know what I'm talking about, Jake? Like they got those wheels in their hot tub streams.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking
Nathan
about.
said he would already put me as a top 3 contender.
You're always a top 3 contender.
pre-draw. It's great.
We're gonna talk who we're gonna.
Those are the top 3 right here.
Most
You
cases.
act what?
Huh?
Oh,
You
man.
act like I haven't been in 2 championships in a row, winning one of them.
You've been in 3 too. You've won 2.
He said, these are the top 3 right here.
You act like I haven't either.
You haven't been in the championship the last 2 times.
No, but I've been in 2 championships
Actually,
twice
we've all
in a
played in
row,
multiple
winning one of
championships
them.
and all lost one of them and
Yeah.
won one.
Oh my
But-
God, you're right.
Not recently. What have you done?
fucking
What have you done for the
cares?
league
Okay.
recently?
Hold on.
And then
a minute,
we're gonna
hold
see.
on.
This is what I'm talking about, Tex. Also,
Hold on. Right now, each of us is a one-time champion, and then a one-time like at the top having lost.
well, Jake's got 2. You got 2.
Yeah.
You guys are 2-1 in the
Yeah.
championship.
If anything,
Yeah, oh yeah.
me and
Brad's
you
1-1,
have
I'm
won
1-1.
twice,
Yeah, I dropped.
unlike anyone else at this table.
I
So
dropped last season.
At any rate, okay. Then we're going to talk most casualties, most touchdowns. Anything else you guys want to add to this list before we do the draw?
Nope. Let's do it.
Fantastic. Okay, so this is how it's going to go. I have. I don't know if are you going to add onto the paper or onto the sheet as we go,
Yeah.
and can they see that too?
If I bring it over to that
Well,
screen,
that's
they
up to you.
can.
You don't necessarily have to. But, what I'm just saying, we're gonna go group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then start back to 1. So
Okay.
that's how the numbering is gonna be. So group 1 is gonna have 1, 6, 11, and 16. Basically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's-
let's do it. Draw 1, Tony.
I think you counted wrong, but all right.
Do we have this on screen?
We didn't.
John
Ski.
Ski. Who's John Ski?
John
Playing
Polish
lizards.
guy. Yep.
Lizards.
All right. Do these draws play each other?
So in order, we're going number 1 for number 1.
Yeah,
number
I know
one for
order
2.
we're going in. I'm just saying. We're
so-
doing 1. We're doing 1, 5, whatever.
Yeah, so that was group 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is group,
Group
2.
2. Division 2.
This is number 5.
Yes.
No.
Wait, what?
This is
No.
number 2.
Group 2, number 5.
Okay, based on your list, maybe.
John
John
that
M.
sounds right for him. John M.
Okay.
So what group is he in, Tony?
2.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay.
the first person to do.
I'm trying to visualize like what he's looking at.
Yeah. There's
What?
4 people in Division
I
1,
didn't
5,
Bring
9.
it over.
I'm just okay. I'm trying to go along at the same time, and yeah, I see what you're doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going down the list. I counted across groups.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just a different.
Yeah.
Look at Tim just confusing everybody.
Yeah.
Eli's
Don't
in
worry about
Division
this. Is
3.
just-
Eli's in Division 3.
All right.
You got it? You got it, bud?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to match Tony's here because if not, I'm gonna get screwed up when I do this. So Eli's number. What's his number?
He is number 9.
Okay,
Next up, Division 4.
he's playing undead
Okay.
Wait, what was
castors.
For John M.
Chorf.
2 Chorfs teams, huh?
Okay, group 4, Tony. And tell me your number.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Brent.
Brent.
Brent,
I don't
also
like this.
undead.
None of our names have come up yet. This is not good.
Okay,
Is it
this is
not?
the first of group 5. What number?
That was 13. This is 17.
17. Okay.
Only 5 groups, right? Of
Yes.
4? Boom,
Jakey.
baby.
There's Jakey. Top of group 5.
Eli says he can't see shit.
He
Is it a
should be
black
able to.
screen? What does that mean?
No, my Twitch is showing everything.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
I
maybe
think it must-
refresh your
It
page,
must be
bud.
on Eli's.
It's an Eli problem.
Refresh your page, bud. Everyone else is seeing it fine. So it's just an Eli thing.
I don't know who the Forgotten Times is, but thanks for chiming in. Welcome to the chat.
First time chat.
I
Seeing
know
it
that guy.
fine.
All right, so now we're back to group 1.
Yep.
So this is number 2.
Correct.
For you, right? Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So our next person is
Group 1. Who is with them?
Nathan, you are group 1.
Who was the first one? Johnsky?
Johnski.
Yep.
Nathan and Johnsky. What's Nathan,
Nathan
playing?
is playing
Doors.
Poor Johnsky.
Dwarfs.
Poor John.
What, is he playing Nathan?
Yeah, they're in the same group.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
Oh,
this
he's
is
playing lizards though.
this is number 6, right, Tony?
yes.
John
S.
Shaver. Probably Skaven, I imagine.
Yes, he's
He is
playing
playing
Skaven.
Skaven.
We got 3
Oh,
Skaven.
my
I feel like
teams
these
this
guys were in the
season.
same division either last season or the season before.
John's a big scavy boy. He likes them rats.
Why do you have so many Johns in this? In
Yeah.
this
I don't know.
league?
Let's start renaming them.
It's a very common.
Can we rename all the Johns?
All right.
How about Murphy?
We are on to group 3, number 10, right?
Timothy.
My man.
Tim and Eli? Oh my
Oh,
God.
no.
That's classic.
All right, let's see who else.
Damn it.
What's Undead is what Eli's
Undead
playing?
and Pro Elves.
Pro
Oh,
Elves.
elves.
This
That's
is number 14,
That's an interesting game.
group 4. Damn it. I didn't want to draw any council
Mummies
guys.
punching elves is scary.
Carrie.
Scary Carrie.
Scary.
Carrie is a new player. She's playing Amazons.
Oh,
Or
Brand new player.
or also known as wannabe elves.
They might be better than us.
Also known
They're better than
as
us
right now.
better than Wood Elves.
We'll see.
Okay, this is Group 5.
Gonna
Number
paste
18,
you into
Tony?
oblivion.
Yep.
Bradley.
Me and Brad.
Oh, all right, perfect. That'll work out
That'll
great.
settle this, huh?
Yeah. How many players are you gonna have with Mighty Blow?
Doesn't matter.
You guys might play week 2 also.
Oh, wonderful.
Based on where you're drawn, I think you guys play very early.
Oh, that'll work. for me. I like
Woody's
that.
and Brad's playing Amazons. Okay, that was Brad's number 18, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're on to number 3. For
Yep.
this is
Group one.
Dakota, stay out of there. I don't need to make that more contentious.
Oh, Jake
Campbell.
Jake
see.
Campbell.
Campbell, Johnsky,
stay out of
and
group
Nathan.
five.
Oh, Jake Campbell's gonna get. Nathan.
Campbell and Nathan?
Oh, is Johnsky playing Undead or
Lizards.
He's playing Lizards.
Lizards? Ooh, what's Campbell? Oh, he's playing Pro Elves
Yep. Okay.
With
Just
dwarves?
Keep Dakota out of my group.
and Lizards. That'll be that's rough.
Group 2, we're on.
No, I
number
think elves
7,
have the
Tony?
upper hand on lizards.
Yep. We are on to number 7.
I don't particularly want to play against Chaos Dwarves. Denise.
Mama
Jeez. Oh, I didn't know she
G
was in
with
the league.
the Johnny Johns
What's she playing?
Black Orcs.
Oh,
against Skaven and
That's number 7.
that's a rough
Yep.
matchup.
Oh, yeah, she won a Black Orc team at the tournament I ran.
On
nice.
to number 11. Group
Here
3.
goes Dakota.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
it's Adam.
Adam, wow. This is...
Adam, Tim, and Eli.
What-
All
what-
right,
So
well,
Dakota's in the next one because you can't. be
unless
ours.
Dakota's
Group
unless it's
3.
Dakota's in ours, that's
I
the
hope-
I
that's the
hope Dakota's in
division.
your guys'.
I hope not. It's getting down to the wire.
All right, Group 4, Tony.
Oh.
This is number 15.
Stay away, Dakota.
gonna paste you to oblivion.
I don't
Andy?
like this. I don't like this.
Wow, this
Stay
is like the
away,
rookie division
Dakota.
almost.
That's
Is
good.
Brent also a new player?
Yes. He hasn't played since like 3rd edition.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
So,
Brent, Andy,
Give me a Dakota.
Brent, Andy, and who?
Stay
The
out
other
of my
Amazon player?
league.
So right now I got a is that a 1 in
1
6
in 5
chance
1 in 5.
Wow.
of being in Group 5 right
Yeah,
now?
I
1 in
got 1 in
6.
6.
1 in 6. Let's go, Dakota.
Stay out. Stay out. Okay, good.
Oh, Joe.
Joe.
That's
Joe.
That'll be interesting. What is he playing?
he's playing Chorfs.
Oh, fuck me.
He probably
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, he might.
Chorfs will mess up some
All
Amazon.
right.
Yeah, he might.
Rounding out Group 1 here. This is number 4 coming up.
And there's a Steve.
Steve.
What are the chances Dakota and Tim are in the same division?
Looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, they're not. They're
1 in 4.
they're better
at the
than
moment.
ours.
Oh
I was
man,
1 in 3.
All right.
this is tense.
Well, kind of, unless he gets picked. Which Kyle?
Damn it.
It's a 1 in 3. Yeah.
Kyle.
Kyle's playing Norse. Son of a
Who,
bitch.
who's in that? Who's in? Okay, we'll go after him afterwards. Finish it
Dakota's
up.
coming to your division, bro.
It's Ian, Paul, and Dakota left, huh? This makes
It's
sense.
Dakota.
There it is.
Dakota.
Oh my god. There's the division right there.
That is wow.
That is a gross division.
Eli,
and I
Dakota,
hate it.
Tim, and Adam.
What's Adam playing?
or Skaven.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
All right, put.
I'm thinking we're going to play very late also. I think it might be week 10.
Maybe really?
I think
Oh.
so.
All right,
Oh, that's not gonna be. Well, you're playing pro elves. I'm not sure that'll matter that much.
You'll have a hell of a lot of dodge, and I won't have a lot of tackle.
Well,
but
you'll
you'll
have a
Mighty
lot
Blow.
of...
Yeah, I'll have Mighty Blow, but I got Power first.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah,
I'm
we'll see
gonna
how that
puke.
one goes.
Okay. Number 9.
That could be
number
interesting.
16. Sorry, number 16. This is roundup group 4.
Oh, this is gross. Paul,
And we get Ian.
I want to die.
how do you guys feel about the wheel? I like the wheel.
It's
I like the
interesting.
wheel,
I like
too.
it better than picking names out of
quick.
a hat.
I do too.
I do too.
I hate you. I hate you, Tony. Why do you do things? I don't understand.
Oh man.
And Ian is playing Skaven also.
Skaven Chores.
That's a bad lineup for me.
I don't
except for
think
the-
we had
That's
any
not.
race
That's not
double-ups
entirely too.
in.
You act like Wood
Doesn't
Elves are
look like
trumps.
it.
No, we didn't have any race double ups in divisions.
They kind of against Amazons. They might be.
I
don't know.
really did not want to have to play Dakota.
Yeah, but we're gonna do it.
You're gonna be tough time. You're gonna have a tough time knocking me down. You're faster than me, but not by much.
Oh, so Tony's got the schedule filled in
Depending
here.
on when we play. Oh, okay. Oh, perfect.
Okay.
All right.
I hate it so much. Okay, first of all,
play
first
week
things
2.
first. What's the scariest division?
Yours.
It's got to be 3.
I would.
doesn't
I
Oh,
would
it-
say Group
it-
3, but Group 5 is scary too.
Group 3 is the scariest. Are you serious?
No. I'm saying Group 3 is the scariest, but Group 5 is it's definitely a
Well,
contender.
Ian has
Everyone
played
in the division, I don't think, can make it to playoffs, right?
I think that is correct.
No,
How-
they can. They
How,
can.
how many
Oh,
people
they
make
can.
it?
So 12 people are going to make it.
Oh, I guess
So
they could.
top
So
5
so
and
it's the
then-
winner of each division, right? Make it automatically.
Yep.
So that's 5 in, and then there's 7 others
Yep.
based on
Now,
record,
the lowest of the 5 groups will have to play a playing game.
like last time.
Yeah, because we'll have 4 games.
One through
We'll have 4 games, then 4 games. They'll feed into they'll reseed.
I hate the playing game.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It's just an extra. It's an extra game. You get more SPP than the top 4.
Just
Yeah,
make
no,
the top
I don't
4,
like
Brad.
that. Huh?
Just make the top 4.
No, I'm not saying I don't.
You are a top 3 player.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So are we saying Group 3 is the scariest?
Group 3 is scary.
Group
Yeah.
3.
Although there's 2 very squishy guys in there.
Yeah, but they're
You're
fast as hell.
semi-squishy too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Corn's not all that
8 up
durable
armor,
of a
right?
team. Their linemen are squishy, and their corn gores aren't like super, like they're 9 up armor, strength 3. Like, okay,
I
but
hate that Eli said that.
looks
do you
like
say?
a
I'm
great
not gonna
season
say it.
spread.
Oh,
Yeah, but everyone in a division make it to playoffs. I don't.
I
think
might
that's-
make this the season of Cowabunga, man, because I think the Tomb
so.
Kings are coming back for the redraft. So these guys are just out there showing some leg,
How many?
man.
How many games are there?
10 games,
So
no mid-season tournament.
you guys play each other.
I'm pretty sure me and Dakota play week 10.
You guys play each other all once. You beat up on each other. That's a few losses. So I guess they
Oh
could.
no, I play Adam week 10.
What's John M playing?
Week
week
5
6 you
or
play.
week 6.
Don't say
Okay.
Chorfs either.
I played Joe round
I play
1.
Adam, Eli.
He's got Joe immediately.
Who?
Dakota,
What's Joe playing?
Chaos Dwarfs.
Dwarfs.
But listen,
With
Joe's
beef.
Dakota. Some people have Dakota's number. Okay, Joe and Jakey have Dakota's number. So
Chorfs could be rough for you.
Well, I don't play you, Dakota.
Starting
Also,
off.
the last
you guys
time
don't have to play.
the last time I played Joe in round 1, he killed a warrior immediately.
Oh my goodness.
Killed it
Um,
for the season.
what's John?
Damn
M
it! I played Kyle week 1 again. At least I got. Oh my God, that's Norse though.
Oh, he's playing Chaos Dwarfs.
What are you looking for?
John M.
I
My
played
first. Oh wait, no, he's not my first man.
I
John
played
S. is.
Joe, Adam, and
plays
Brian.
Skaven.
Skaven, which at least I won't lose any players, but
Ugh.
theoretically, he should. Yeah, he shouldn't be throwing blocks. I think that'll be a tougher game for me to win at least, but I might be able to kill some rats though and get some SPP.
Dude, I got a severe gauntlet there at the beginning. John M, who will literally just try to kill anyone he can. That's what he does.
yeah.
Then I
go
get
back-
then
go
I
back to
get
schedule.
then I have Brad, Adam, Eli.
What's your
Oh.
starting roster?
I have no idea yet.
Oh my gosh.
When's the first game next week?
You can start playing tomorrow.
Yeah, you literally could play tomorrow if you wanted to.
Oh, John, we gotta start scheduling. I gotta
Which
figure
Tony,
out.
we've
All
got to
right,
get.
John S. I know you're not watching,
gotta
but
get
when
the
you want to
stream
get our
figured
game
out.
in,
Yep. It's mostly up.
Well, I'm talking with the new board.
Right.
I'm not looking forward to playing Skaven.
It's pretty. You just pretty much follow what's here.
Skaven.
Okay.
Other than that, it should work.
Has
like the old
everyone-
board.
Has everyone paid?
Everyone has paid. Did you pay? I don't think Dakota paid.
Yeah, I gave you cash just the other day, and you yelled at me because it was in a 10, a 5, and 5 ones,
That
and
did
not a
happen.
He yelled
$20
at-
bill.
Nope.
Did happen.
He yelled
You
at
see this? Not Mark. Take Dakota out of the league.
he yelled at me because I gave it to him. Like,
No, screw you.
Actually, you didn't give me
I'll
cash.
cover. He's in your division. I'll cover his 20.
I hate you so much.
Tim yelled at me because I gave it to him in Tony's driveway, like completely away from the
I was
store.
like, are you for real?
I was like, yeah, I'll just take it.
He accosted me because it was in multiple bills and not a singular 20.
And they were wet
And
and,
I w-
folded.
It-
Well, that's gross.
Wasn't
Covered
wet,
in
but they
glitter.
were folded.
And they smelled sweaty.
Oh God. Okay, so
All right, so
best game that you guys can see. It's got to be me and Dakota.
within the division,
Fucking
that's
it's a
gonna be the most
division
exciting.
game.
You're talking strictly division game.
No, it could be any game.
That's gonna be the most exciting.
The fact that
However,
you and I have to play each other.
However, Joe is one of my favorite people to watch.
Me and Dakota play week 5.
Let's
I
see
am
who
excited
Joe
Joe and
plays.
Dakota open the
Joe-
season.
I don't know, man. I play.
Let me at Dakota.
I play Eli week 10.
Oh, I got it. Oh no. This is bad.
Oh, you got Skaven and Pro Elves
I put you
in
week
week
4.
10.
I go John S, Jakey, you, Tim, Jake Campbell.
Oh my God, it's a gauntlet. And then you end the
That's
season.
terrible.
Well, then you end the season with Joe
Yeah.
when he has a fully upgraded beef.
Fully
Chaos.
upgraded beef.
This could be a bad season.
I don't
for
play
me.
Joe. I don't play Campbell.
This could be a very bad
I'm
season.
I'm excited that
Play Nathan late, and that's a nightmare.
I won't get my diving tackle guy against
we
you,
talk
though,
we
so
we
that's
talk about
good for you.
we talk about like
Let me at Dakota.
we talk about console teams, but there's a lot of legitimate non-console players that I'm afraid to play. I'm afraid to play Joe. I'm afraid to play Adam. I'm afraid.
I
to
don't
play,
have Joe. I'm so happy.
I'm afraid to play John M. solely based on he's fouled me more than anybody I know.
Yeah, he's playing Chorps too. That'll be rough.
Yeah, I know. As luckily, I don't really have anyone with dodge.
I'm really
wasted in week 1.
Well, I'm really hoping he murders a ward answer.
Oh man,
If he
I
kills
do
a ward
not.
answer, it's rough goings.
What if I start with 0 war dancers?
Then you're
in
gonna
your
lose
face?
every game.
I go back to back Galenus
You
late
start
in the
with
season.
I gotta tell them my players
Oh
aren't
my
important.
God.
I'm gonna start with all linemen. So therefore, when John M obliterates me, I'm not too upset about it.
That is one of the.
To be fair, Jake, you don't have much of a choice because you're playing Wood Elves.
Yeah, no kidding.
When do I play Adam? I play
You're gonna start
Adam.
probably with 9 linemen. If
Week
you want,
2.
If you want
Week
a ward
2.
answer and some rerolls,
Yeah.
you're gonna.
You
start
got
with
Joe
9
then Adam. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Joe, Adam, and then Brad.
Yeah, we've got some.
Oh
We got some
man,
rough.
I just
lineups.
hope Joe cripples you.
What's
Adam
Tim?
scores
All right,
9
what's Tim's?
times.
I don't know how.
Ian's playing rats
Kyle,
too.
Eli, Brad, Paul Dakota, Nathan, Mama G, Adam. Okay. Tim somehow gets the light schedule usually.
I play against all 3 Skaven coaches.
You do, dude. Your late season's not great either.
My lineup's terrible. What's
You got John M in week 9,
said-
and then Eli.
John M said, "Feed me, Jakey."
He says, "Oh, we're starting with the horns for sure."
I gotta play Pro Elves back to back. That's gonna.
Oh, you get both of us?
Yeah, I get you then Jake. And then Nathan's Dwarves week 7. Yeah, this is a bad
Oh,
one for
poor
me.
Carrie.
Look,
She has to play Nathan week
I just
1.
want-
Yeah,
all-
I saw it.
I want.
Oh,
I'm gonna try my
no.
hardest, and I want Jake and Tim to do the same for all 3 elf teams to beat Brad, because that would be hilarious.
Do you play 3 elf teams? All 3 of them?
I play him and then you.
Oh
two.
yeah, that's funny. How many Skaven do you play?
I think 1 at least. 1.
Coda's got 3 Skaven.
3 Skaven and a Pro Elf.
What's Brent playing?
Undead.
I play against
Okay.
2 undead.
Undead could be rough. I'm not really too scared of Undead. Yeah.
She asked if she needed extra glitter for week 1.
Listen, that glitter's gonna get beat out of her. So
Yeah,
her season's gonna start week 2, Steve.
Amazon v Dwarf is pretty rough.
Yeah,
goings.
that's
that's a rough matchup. Any day of the week, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Amazons and dwarves. That's just a tough
all their players,
go.
all their players have
You-
block, and then
and dot
Rhinos have tackle.
and tackle. It's
Does
all-
Nathan get to play Steve? Because that's gonna be a bloodbath.
Who's playing the Steve? Does Joe wants to know if he plays Steve.
Tony, do you need the numbers?
No,
Okay.
no.
What'd you ask?
Joe wants to know if he plays Steve, the Snotlings.
So, do you think both of you make it to playoffs?
Me and Dakota?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a tough
Who
group.
do you think wins your division?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, well, let's go through divisions. Let's start with Group 1. Savor it.
Well, what do you guys think the best game is, though?
I think you and Dakota's gonna be one of the best games. I think Joe and Dakota early. I think Joe and Brad is gonna be good.
Joe and Brad are usually good games.
Yeah, that could be a decent game.
I think it's at the end. I think it's week 10 too. So Joe and Brad week 10. That's gonna be. It's gonna be a
I
very
love
good
this.
game.
I love this whole part.
Depending
the
on
theory
the pounding
crap,
I
love it.
received previous weeks, we'll see how that goes. I could be very well developed
Please stop. I can only take so much pounding.
It doesn't be
Also-
weird that Amazons now have strength 4 guys though.
Yeah, that's.
I really hate it a lot.
I love it. I think it makes it more interesting. It's like you can actually build some pretty cool characters.
So where are we at in your little list of questions?
Okay, best game. I put Tim and Dakota, but like there's some really good ones. I love that I got the scariest group. Why couldn't I got a cushy like?
Well, I think your schedule. I don't think your schedule's that bad.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, you
but
got
like,
your schedule's fine,
dude.
Fine.
The end of this, I go double Galenus, both bash teams at the end of the season.
You got a cozy schedule.
Eli plays
Cozy?
Eli
Cozy.
plays.
Not
You got
play
a
against the
cozy
Snotlings.
schedule.
Eli plays Dakota
got-
week 10. That's going to be exciting too.
Joe says, "God, I hate playing Brad," but we do always have good games.
Yeah, we do.
So nerve-wracking though.
Yeah,
God, I hate playing
that's so
Brad.
funny.
Eli and Dakota week 10. That's going to be a good game.
I think Joe is probably one of the players I really like to play.
Dude, he's so.
It's a wild card, dude.
Yeah,
He's
it's
so-
always
and-
but
but
it's always fun. We always have real fun.
always
games,
fun.
regardless of the outcome.
He's
I
always.
really enjoy it.
He can just whoop you if his dice roll hot.
You talking about Joe?
Because he makes some wild
He's talking about
moves.
literally everybody else in the league.
All right, so who do we think should get the most casualties?
Who's playing Bashy?
Well, Dakota will be a contender because everyone's got frenzy. He's playing. Yeah, obviously.
I'm gonna say Dakota and Nathan. Those
Dude,
are my two.
Nathan
what falls
possibly.
What's
under
John playing?
casualties?
What's John?
We're
M
just
playing?
talking
You're talking about SPP casualties.
SPP casualties.
So why not include fouls and serfs?
At least fouls, right?
Well, I think we can say who's going to foul the most.
Well,
I think
if
that's a
if-
different kind. This is just a talking point.
So
this
if
isn't
we
for
include
anything.
serfs, it's you.
I hope so, but my track record is that when I surf something, it's fine. It's just not on the pitch anymore.
What is John M playing?
Cast Wars.
But yeah, but you still have the greatest potential to serve people.
John may lead the league in fouls. Although, hey, I might play with my balls out and just foul everybody all the time. I'm going to get a dirty player sneaky get
Is
elf.
it,
So
a 4+ isn't hard to roll if you aren't scared.
Nathan says Dakota for most casualties, but Nathan plays multiple squishy teams that he hard counters.
he's gonna play roller dwarves. So like I don't
What's that mean?
like
with
dwarves with a roller.
Yeah.
So just lineman dwarves.
What's
with a
Paul
death
playing?
roller?
Yeah,
What's that team even look?
What's Paul playing?
Great.
it looks like
Very
10
good.
linemen and a death roller.
What's Paul playing?
That sounds
Paul's playing
terrible.
orcs.
I mean, it
Paul
might
could do.
yeah,
Paul could be
yeah.
up there. Paul likes to fight.
It's a really I don't like playing like that.
I don't
but
think Skaven, so it
that's
won't
probably
be
what
him.
Nathan's gonna do.
I would say.
I mean, you'll.
I
murder
would
some
agree
stuff.
that it's probably Dakota's going to have the most casualties. Frenzy, horns.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
playing real dwarves. Never mind. I assumed you'd do roller dwarves.
So he's going to play 10 linemen and a runner?
That is not. You do not play that.
No,
game.
I mean,
I'm just
I
trying.
Especially without
like-
McMurdy's.
there's a lot of people that
Well, we
don't
didn't-
like
we
troll
didn't do that,
slaves
right?
that they don't include them.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, I
That's the
don't-
best player on that
Dude,
team.
I like them. It's because they're a vulnerability
Did
with the armor
we
9.
didn't touch
Yeah.
McMurdy's, did we?
I don't agree with it. I think
Not at all.
I love them.
We didn't touch McMurdy's, did we? Or did we?
No, you
Yep.
can't. No,
There's no
no
sponsorships.
Oh, no sponsorships at all.
Yeah. Remember
That's
that
right.
came out of left field?
Yeah, I forgot
Like,
that
are we
was
going to
like,
ban sponsorships? Me and Brad are like, what?
Yeah, I was super happy about.
You
that.
know what? We should probably touch on some of those changes. Like, I don't know if we
talked about
publish
it
a
last
document.
week. Yeah, we talked about it. We talked a little bit about it last week.
Yeah, but I mean, we've got like a lot of league players here right now. So like, let's touch on some of those. So we've talked.
I
We've
put
talked
it in the
about.
group. It's
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
up there.
All right. So
This might be a rough
just for anyone that hasn't read them, we did discuss some changes. We felt that there was a really high influx of gold, like throughout the last few leagues.
Yeah.
So
especially for the cascading effect for like just the more winning coaches.
Yeah, and so like it really like making the rich richer kind of thing, and in this case a literal sense. So we said no more sponsorships of any kind.
Yeah, and I just to be, I guess, upfront, like a lot of changes we make, sometimes it's just testing. Like sometimes, like we might just like want to try a season without sponsorships and see how it goes, and maybe next season we add them back. But
Yeah,
just so everyone understands that, like
it also keeps things fresh, like just changing things up. And then no side bets either, right?
Yep,
I think we
no
talked
side
about
bets.
that. So
That-
basically, like no avenues for additional gold outside
it's
of
gonna
the
be,
game
it's
itself.
basically going to be what you're playing and what your
accomplishing.
fans are.
Yeah. I really Wish
what
I
your
could
fans are.
have got fit more fans into my list.
You know, it's
but
interesting. Without all the extra gold, we might
stadium
not
thing
even
was there
need
last
we
season
might
too,
not even
Nathan.
need the mercenary and star player rule.
Basically, I
Maybe.
think the stadium thing is that if someone earned a stadium, that it's unfair for someone else to like take it away from them. Like if they that was kind of the basis around it, right?
if
Like if me and you played and agreed to stadiums, and then one of us made that our home, it's kind of unfair for someone else to say you can't use that stadium. I think
plus
that's what,
there's
and
a
we
number of
and we-
advantages for being a guest at someone's stadium as well.
Well, sure. I don't know. I've seen nothing but problems come from stadiums.
Stadiums,
never
I
seen
feel
really
like
that many-
one of the least problematic things.
I haven't seen. I've seen like
rich coming from you.
I've seen random like things happen.
I've seen Dakota get +1 to armor breaking, I think, against Norse
Yeah, and
in the playoffs,
and every
then
time
proceed
I've ever
to
rolled
murder
it,
him.
every time I've ever rolled it, I've given my opponent like, we can reroll this if you want to.
I
And
understand.
and they've always said no.
I understand. I'm just saying, like, playing by the rules, man.
What a
Smoked
nightmare.
them.
All right, so
And a lot of it
Nathan or
had to do with
Dakota.
that stadium.
I'm going to say Nathan's got a better natural advantage from the schedule. But I'm still going to say Dakota.
Dakota's playing Chaos.
We're only
casualties.
10 games though. Like
I'd probably agree with Dakota. It's either him, Nathan. Yeah, Nathan does have strength of schedule, but
only 10 games. It
don't know. We'll
really
see.
puts a clamp on chaos though.
yeah. Well, yeah, you know.
Especially when we're doing a league where we don't start with any skills.
Yeah,
What's next? Most touchdowns?
Most touchdowns.
that's gonna be.
That's going to be an interesting one.
So that's going to be one of the
That'll be-
Skaven or the Pro Elves.
Yeah.
If we're going
What?
Skaven. Yeah. Well, you're not. You're
Yeah,
only gonna have.
dude,
I'm not stalling for 1 second this
You're
season.
only gonna have.
Then you're going to die.
You're only gonna have movement 7 players.
What do you mean? I'm going to have catchers.
Yeah, they're gonna die,
No.
and they're 90K. You're not gonna replace them.
I'm gonna call
Strike
out.
2.
I'm gonna call out Adam for most touchdowns.
Playing
Adam?
Skaven.
I'm gonna call out Adam.
I was kind of thinking Adam because he loves Skaven, man. Just like that
Adam-
rat mentality.
It's Adam, John S, and who's the third one?
Ian.
Yeah, Adam may.
I'm going for most touchdowns, man. I'm going
Nathan
for
said
You-
no one will
you're not-
expect it when the
You're not
dwarves
gonna
get it.
go. You're not gonna go for most touchdowns.
I'm going
You
for-
stall
I got-
too much.
it. I got.
You do stall a lot.
You stall too much. There's no way. There's no way you go for
I
most
play Blood
touchdowns.
Bowl. Stalling is not even a word in my vernacular.
Okay. Yeah. Nope.
I'm going for it. I'm coming for this.
Joe does like to score a lot of touchdowns. If
Yeah,
he
but
if
I-
he gives his Centaurs the
I
ball.
was about to say I don't think he has the player.
Joe's not getting 4
movement
blitzes
for
in a
it.
row this season.
You never know.
No, he's gonna
why
get
would
5.
you say that?
Now he will.
On the precipice of our game, why would you say that?
All right,
play-
then, from what we've seen, who's taking the championship?
That's okay.
It's rough for me to say. My schedule right now is gonna be hard. It's gonna be I think I have the roughest schedule, honestly.
That's a pretty biased take, but
You can pull it up and look for yourself, man. It's not you.
Can you show us the schedule again?
It's
Sean?
not you. And you're laughing because you know it's true.
this is why
Tim
I
has a
love
tough.
the.
Tim
It's
has a
not
tough
you.
schedule.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Pull it up.
That's why I love the random
Jamie.
scheduling, though.
Pull up that schedule.
Jamie, pull that up.
Nobody can say I dodged anybody because I got frickin' Dakota.
That's. I mean,
Well,
he's in your
our
division.
Our division is also just like a.
So
like a
you
hell
guys
state.
are gonna have a hotly contested division, but
Who's gonna win the championship?
division doesn't. I don't know.
Think
I
it's
think
my
you
time
flex
to
your
shine,
schedule a
man.
little bit.
Shine, man.
I gotta say,
My time to shine. It's me.
I would give Eli a pretty good run at this because,
Undead are very good.
A very short league like this, Undead literally start with everything they want. Everything else that you give them, it's just cherries on top.
Yeah, kind of. Your ghouls are your ball runners. They start with dodge, but they need undead reroll 70K. They need some sure hands thrown in there.
Oh, yeah.
That team cannot survive on 70K rerolls because you're gonna start with 2.
Yeah.
You start with 2. You don't have the gold
I'd
to
love
go for
to see
anything
Eli
else.
win it. As long as I lose like a heartbreaker in the playoffs.
Heartbreaker.
Just get fouled to death by some snotlings.
Oh.
Okay,
Who,
so
who do I think's gonna win the whole thing?
if you can't
We'll go
nominate
through who you
yourself.
think's going to win each division.
Okay,
So,
so
right
who's
there.
in the first? Who's in the first division?
I think Nathan's going to win the first division. I think
Who's in it?
Dwarves are just so strong.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I think Jake's
Oh.
gonna pull it off.
you think so?
I think Jake pulls it off.
I think Jake's a really strong player.
Yeah, I think Jake takes his division. Not saying
granted-
Nathan won't make what's Nathan's schedule look like? I'm not saying that Nathan won't make the playoffs.
I think
he's
Nathan
got
will make the playoffs. I think Jake will win the division.
Can we just point out?
He's
I
got
just want to point out
one.
how hype Joe is. Joe is ready for this.
I'm excited for it.
Mummy's making
I
me
think
mad.
I think John S is going to take the second division. Possibly Mama G, but I think John S will take it.
Mama G's playing Black Orcs, so that the speed,
I think that hinders her a little
the
bit.
speed worries me.
Yeah, Black.
The
I like
ability
that
to
she's a
score.
little outside of her comfort zone, though.
I'll be straight up with you. Black Orcs, bad team. I don't think she does well.
They
That's just
can
my-
they
that's
can
just my
straight up
opinion.
they can straight up
You
murder
dare
some
doubt
stuff,
me? I just John S. He's
Oh, is that
Black-
John S?
No, that's John M.
though. That's John.
Oh, damn.
John S. I think is just Skaven, which he's played a lot.
Skaven,
So
John,
Skaven is his
Punish him for doubting you.
Oh my
Do
god!
it.
Could we lower the octave like a trillion?
I'm so sorry.
Skaven is his comfort team. You know what I mean?
will.
Like he's
Give
played him so much.
Black Orc Goblins should have general access, and that fixes that team.
I
a
was
lot.
about to say, if you give them general
Fixes a
access,
lot.
the team's done.
They could literally.
you fix the
they
you
could
fix the
keep
team.
dodge.
I just wish that at least give the dudes movement 5. 4 is too little.
That's not the problem with the team.
I disagree.
The problem with the team is that they have no good blitzers. That's the issue.
I mean,
okay,
yeah,
let's
that's
move on. Let's keep this going with because we're running up against time here.
I think
Group 3. I think it's gonna be me.
I think it's gonna be Tim.
You think so? My
thi-
man.
I think it's gonna be Tim for Division 3, simply because I've seen Tim drop a regular season game maybe twice in the last 3 years. So I think Tim was gonna win Division 3.
I will say Kyle out of the gate could really hurt me with those Norse because that's a really good advantage for him week 1 because I don't have any block.
Yeah.
I'll have 2 block, and that's a tough matchup. Naked teams, and then I get Eli immediately after. I'm just saying I could be hurt, but don't look at me like that, Brett. Remember, Kyle beat me.
He almost
beat
beat me too. He should have beat me.
He beat me 3-1. It
Four-
happened.
4. Well, Dakota, who do you think's gonna win Group 3?
I don't have a
it's-
lot of faith in myself to win Group 3. I would. I kind of want to lean to Eli because again, undead are so strong in a short league format.
Okay.
So strong. But Adam has proven time and again that he's a skilled player, especially with Skaven. Yet again, another comfort coach on Skaven.
But
then Tim back to his roots. I don't know. That's
a
hard.
tough division.
based on your schedule and your team, I don't think you take division.
I
don't.
think I can make playoffs, but I don't think I can win the division.
Here's
you
my
got a
thing.
shot at the playoffs.
I don't think you
most
can ever
everyone
count
does.
Dakota out though. You
For
can
I don't
take
think so
division.
either.
Look at his schedule. He's playing Corn. He's got 2 Skaven teams.
3.
Oh, you got all 3 of
Listen,
them?
man.
I got all 3.
I want
of
you
them.
to hear. I want you to hear what I said. I don't think you can count him out. I'd love to count him out. I'd love to have him not make the playoffs.
Listen,
and I don't have to deal with it.
We're talking about our predictions. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
I got you. I
Based
got
on
you.
the evidence I got here, he's got all 3 Skaven teams. He's got to
pro
play.
elf.
He's got to play a pro elf. That's 4 very weak games for him because those are 4 teams that can. If he gets claw, give 2 craps. Give 2 craps and he gets claw.
Joe, I can't wait to play you.
Beef is throwing dice
Every turn possible.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's
Pierce the sky.
Undead's gonna be a rough team for him.
We miss Joe in this league. I will say
Those
that.
2 strength 5 players are gonna be rough. Although you should have your blood spawn by then. Definitely.
What a rough group.
Um,
I knew as soon as he got past Group 5, I was like, we're getting Dakota.
Depending on
I was like, I knew we were getting
depending
Dakota.
on how well you do on those first 2 games, which is Joe and Skaven, it's me. And we played one game which was very close, came down to dice rolls essentially. But if I get over more developed than you do, I'll get an advantage.
What you're playing? Amazon's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's
Who are your first 2 games against?
John Skaven and him. So 2 of the fastest teams in the game. So no shortage for me to mess players up. But
Yeah.
I probably won't. Well, I don't know. We'll see how many.
I
teams
just
we
wish Carrie hadn't drawn dwarves immediately.
Yeah,
That's a very unlucky.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So that division, Group 4, So Brent's new, right? Hasn't played in a long time. Carrie's new. Andy and Paul.
That's essentially I mean, those guys have played 1 season.
Yeah.
What's
I
Paul
guess.
playing?
What's that?
What's Paul playing?
Orcs, regular orcs.
Regular orcs.
So if he just kind of puts his nose down, like he can kind of almost fall into a pretty good team.
Yeah, what's Andy playing?
Nurgle.
Of course.
He's that Nurgle boy.
He's more of a Nurgle boy than I
Well,
am.
I think I'd give it to.
We're
John is
talking
coming
about
after
Group
you,
4
man.
here.
How crippled do you want to be
Yeah.
when you face Brad? Oh my god.
That's good, Steve. I mean, I just that
John.
when she
I-
plays that game, like that's such a disadvantage.
I want
Just,
him.
She won't have a bad matchup like that the rest of the season.
Jake,
I want to
you're-
see elves in wheelchairs coming out
John,
to
you
the pitch.
asked me the question, John. I don't want to be crippled at all. I would like to have all. I'll give you 1 player. You can kill 1 lineman.
I want to see tufts of hair ripping out of the top of heads.
All right, so I'm giving Paul Division 4.
Dice can screw anyone at any time. You were absolutely right. And
Yeah.
he doesn't have a death roller like I thought he was going to.
No, the death roller is really it's really a mixed bag when it comes to building your team and stuff too.
Eli's going ham too. I love it.
Honestly, if you don't get one by the end of the league, you don't get one. Period.
Cripple.
What are you talking about?
A death roller.
Oh, yeah.
You induce it.
Mhm.
That's how you do it. Like because it's so expensive. It's like 170.
It's
I'll
170K.
lightly break there. Like, thanks.
All right, so we got Paul in Group 4
I'll
and then
lightly
Group
break
5.
their legs.
Who
So,
got
so
Group
who,
5?
who's,
I don't want them
who's
to
the,
have legs.
You guys are saying Paul for Group 4?
I am. Yeah.
I think I have to agree just because I don't know if Andy's going to have time to develop the Nurgle.
Yeah, he's and orcs
Yeah.
are just like
Orcs are just a
Paul's
solid
played a
team.
bit, and orcs are a good tier 1 team.
This is
so.
Gilson, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's played a bit, and orcs are just a good team. So that's what.
I'd probably.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Brent or Andy took it either.
What's Brent playing?
Undead.
That's a good team. You know what?
I need to give Undead a go.
What's the schedules look like here? John M. Yeah, I don't know.
What week you guys play?
Paul? Who?
You two.
2.
2.
Damn it.
Why?
That would have been a great Week 10 game. Like me and Dakota had we played the
you-
division championship
You
game
play
Week 10.
In Week 10, which is a great game.
It will be a
Skaven on
good-
Pro Elves.
Eli and Dakota week 10. You and Adam week 10. Brad and Joe week 10.
So
I get you right in the middle of the season, so
Nathan
I'll have plenty of
Nathan
time
and
to
Jake week
recover.
10. Nathan and Jake week 10. Week 10 is showing up. That's
yeah, week 10's a wild ride.
John S and Mama G week 10.
We'll
I
have
got
to see.
Nathan week
We'll have to see
7.
like
That's gonna be rough.
what the standings are shaping up to be, like to decide who's like the stream game that week.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to carve out some losses here on my schedule. Nathan's gonna be one of them.
So group 5, I think it's going to be
Tough match.
Joe.
That's another tough one too, man. Ian, like
I think Joe's gonna win our division.
You think? Yeah, he's got a shot at it. I gotta.
What? Ian's playing Skaven, right? So we got
What's your schedule look like?
elves, Amazons, and Skaven against the Chaos Dwarves.
Joe said, 0 losses, only draws.
You're gonna have to get through me first, buddy.
Oh, let's see. What's your schedule look like?
Joe literally has an advantage on.
Dwarves, me,
And Joe has an advantage on
Skaven.
all of his division opponents.
Eli.
Yeah?
Steve. Is that Steve?
What's Joe look like here?
Who's
so he's playing
Steve?
against
Dakota,
Corn,
Ian,
Steve.
Andy,
so,
Nathan,
he
me,
plays
Mama
Space Wolves in
G,
the campaign.
Paul, Jake.
Oh, what's
Brad.
he
I mean,
playing?
team wise. So he's
Snotlings.
playing against Corn, Skaven, Nurgle, Skaven again, Dwarves,
Elves.
Elves,
Black Orcs.
Black Orcs, Elves,
Elves.
and then
Amazons.
Amazons.
So literally, like, there's 2 or 3
Oh God!
matchups that aren't really good for him.
Week 10 against Chorves, Brad. That's
Stop
that's a
it!
rough draw.
I know. I was the first one to notice that.
That's
I'm aware.
Brad gets to be my Christmas treat.
What's that? On your
I
week
just play you
4?
around Christmas
I
time.
honestly think
okay.
the only difficult matchups
I'll wear
might be
something sexy.
is just Nurgle and Dwarves. But he's a better Dwarf team because he's faster, right? interesting.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen.
I think I
Brett,
know.
you said I had an easy schedule. The last 6 games are Orcs, Corn, Nurgle, Dwarves, Black Orcs. And then my final game is Skaven.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, Black Orcs. Black
God,
Orcs,
I
you'll
love
win
you,
that
Joe.
running away.
Joe says I naturally.
That is not a hard match at all for Pro Elves.
Joe says
If I score,
naturally
I
have
have
an
to set up
advantage
again.
against every opponent.
Okay.
No one venerates Nuffle like I do.
I did not pick my team. My wife did. Well,
Is that the
that's Steve.
yeah? Is that the
Is he playing Snotlings?
Snotling guy?
That's Steve, yep.
Oh my goodness. I hope Snots. I call them Snot Kings because I really.
You
want
said I
them.
didn't pick my team. My wife did. She gave you Snotlings.
What did I play one more time? What?
What's that?
Dakota's playing Corn.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Corn. Corny boys.
Do you play John? You play week 1.
I don't
No.
no
When do you
I
play
don't
him?
think I play John.
So if I'm picking a champion of
Oh, I
this
do.
league,
I play him week 9.
Oh.
He's Chorfs too. I get Chorfs week 9, Brad.
Good job.
I would very much
Mr.
have.
Chaos.
I'd be very happy if no one in this room wins a championship.
I think it'd be good for the league if none of us did.
Yeah.
But you better believe that I'm trying.
I'm trying though too.
I'm gonna try the best I can, but
Bro, I'm showing up with Corn.
I
That's
am
my
not
jam.
thrilled
I'm doing
about my
this.
lineup.
Dude, I'm not. I don't know if I would be thrilled with really any lineup.
I don't know.
If I'm gonna pick a,
I would have liked to drop into Group 4. I'll be completely
I got to
honest.
say, I'd be happier anywhere than Group 3. I'll say that much.
I don't really think I'd love being in Group 5. I'd like Group 5 better just because, well, no, Joe's in there. I was going to say less killing potential, but if you swap me with Joe, because he's 2 fluff heads.
Fluff heads.
Give me a.
Wood Elves
Nate,
crunked
thinks,
me in a
Nate says he thinks the
playoffs.
championship stays in this room.
I mean, history would say yes, but it's we'll see.
Fuck you, Nate. I'm taking it.
Did you guys hear what I suggested? If one of us 4 win this one and the 2 up at the next Premier League, that we all have to play tier 3 teams.
I've already got a Goblin team built and painted, man, so I'm down.
I'm not playing a tier 3.
If one of us
That chainsaw's a lot of fun.
Brad, if you don't win one of the next 2, you can play whatever you want because you're not that good. So.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I do have a Snotling team.
So who
I
we
would
pick-
hate it immensely.
Who we
I would hate
picking
it
for the
so much.
championship?
I'm not playing 10 straight games of a
What?
freaking
Day of the schedule release, who's your money on? Champion, who you got?
I can't give you an answer for that. I can give you my predictions. Who wins out? Who wins out of the?
Just based on history, I would say Dakota. He's playing a chaos team. That's his bread and butter. However, I really have high hopes for Joe. I think he could take it.
Joe just kicking the door down, walking back into our lives.
I'm hoping to see a Joe Eli final.
A Joe
would-
Eli final. I wouldn't have any result.
We'd
that
have to
would
have
make me
10
unhappy.
people commentating it.
10 simultaneously. Everyone has to be talking at the same time.
I think Eli might win your guys' division.
He might.
Dude, I mean, genuinely, if I had to throw a nomination out, I would throw it on Eli right now.
Yeah,
To
I
win the
think
whole
so.
thing?
Like based on the schedule, I would probably say Eli.
Exactly. I can't give you a.
Mama's
Hey,
voting for Joe.
If I
in the
have
playoffs,
to,
I could. Once
if
playoffs
I,
get kicked
oh
off,
yeah,
I can give you- I
playoffs
give
are
you
a totally
an
different
answer.
thing. If I have to
But
pull
I can't-
something out of my hat
can't
right
do it
now
right
and
now.
just throw out a wild guess against the wall, there it is.
Eli.
Yeah, that's
I'm voting for Eli.
That's
Maybe that's
mainly
wishful
because I
thinking.
play Joe immediately, and I can't put that into the universe.
If I was playing High Elves, I think I would take this. I'm playing a lesser elf team this time.
A lesser elf team.
You saying
Playing a
Eli?
bad
Eli or
elf
Dakota?
team this time.
You're playing
Eli
a
or
faster
Dakota?
elf team.
I'm playing Dakota based on his history with a chaos team.
I don't know. I'll say.
Although-
Dakota's going to get scored on this season, though.
I'm gonna say Campbell.
Campbell?
Gonna get
Yeah.
scored on this season.
Look at his,
I
look at his schedule.
I also think Jake's best
Yeah, but
season
use
was
the
with
schedule.
elves, so I think he could do it.
I'm a little bummed Jake came in and said pro elves at the very end. I wanted to be
Campbell's
the only one.
got. I favor Campbell a lot in his division.
I think Jake should have played orcs.
Jake Campbell.
I think Campbell would really
Yeah.
enjoy orcs.
I think he would too.
I-
But
I-
he's
I
got
think-
his
I
life
think
playing
he-
I
orcs,
do think
so.
he's.
I love
I think
playing
he's played
orcs,
pro
so fun.
elves really well in the past. So
I think he really enjoyed them, and he played them very well.
Pro
One
elves?
of my
He
one
also
of my
found
favorite
out-
games was against
Jake
Jake's.
also found out that it wasn't
Pearls.
quite what he thought it was, though. He's like, oh, this is an auto win.
Yeah, no, elves are rough. Elves are rough.
All right, man. So that brings us to the kickoff event talk. Okay, so the 27th? That's Sunday.
So the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Yep. Thanksgiving weekend. We've got to stream multiple games. Who of you are available that day?
I'm
Are
available.
you talking about a Friday?
It's a Sunday.
So I might be available.
I'm available.
You're available. You work that Sunday?
You're talking the 27th.
John, when you trying to
okay.
play, buddy?
I should be.
Listen,
free.
I'm bringing a grill.
I should
Gonna make
be
some
free.
burgers out front. We're gonna have food. Blood Bowl. Should be a lot of fun. I'd like to schedule 2 games that day at least.
What time are you looking at?
Well, I mean, I was thinking like start one game at 11 and try to have it over by 2. We could go right back to back
I won't be here.
for either one of them.
Right.
That's fair. Well, I didn't think you would be. It's Black Friday weekend is retail.
If
so.
we line it up right, you could even make it a week 1 and week 2 game.
I am for sure gonna try to play John before that weekend, but that's just me.
Well, okay, if we can get multiple
Me and
streams
Brad.
of
If
week
Brad
1,
can play his week 1 before then
I'm gonna hit John S up right now and try to get that game done and over with.
okay. So what are the week 1 streams that must happen?
like I said, me and Brad are available that Sunday, and we both play our week 1s. I'd be down to stream Brad.
Joe, when are we
Are
doing
you guys
this?
week 2?
Yeah. But week 1 games in particular, let's see here.
Well, it could one of those streams could be a week 2. You guys are definitely playing on stream, so like
Different John S, right?
that's
That's Johnsky.
Oh,
That's him.
okay.
That's
That's
John
John Ski.
yeah.
Not the
John Shaver is John S.
Yeah, not the John I'm playing.
so Dakota and Joe is a good stream game.
There you go.
Week 1,
Joe, I am available this weekend.
Mama G and Eli. I'm not sure if Mama G.
Joe wants to know if you're
stream.
available this weekend.
I just said I'm
Did you?
available.
Okay.
this week.
Okay. Well, you guys are definitely a stream game, so like we got to make sure.
I think that's the best week 1 stream game is Dakota and Joe.
Let me get back to you, Joe, but I don't think that's an issue.
Okay, we need commentators.
Oh wait, is this Saturday the 19th?
I work Saturday morning. I can commentate at 2:15.
John, you better.
Yeah, you
pitch
got D&D
clear.
this weekend.
Yeah, we got
unless-
we got D&D. What about
Pitch.
Sunday? Can you do Sunday?
Well, let's do the scheduling off the show.
Yeah.
But week 1, Joe and Dakota has to be streamed.
I'll try to get my game with John done. And if Brad's available that Sunday for kickoff event.
Oh, he's messaging me back already. So
All right, Joe
we
says
might have an issue.
Joe says Sunday is the thing. So let's plan for getting
John,
commentators
thanks.
here on Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yep.
I can't do it. I'll have to work this Sunday.
I'm sure.
I'll probably
That guy,
be able to.
I was gonna say that guy doesn't. He works at a bank.
My man. What's the date on that?
That'll be the 20th.
Oh, it's 10:20. Jeez.
11:20.
What?
Oh, the time. Yeah, it's 10:20.
Okay. Cool, man. So the first stream is going to be this weekend?
Sunday.
Sunday. All right, guys. Well, hey, any other, last words, overarching, thoughts
I'm
on this
excited.
Bad Jackson?
We will have.
This is the first time we didn't have a fun league in between, so I've been missing Blood Bowl, so I'm pretty excited about it.
I think that's the exact...
Yeah.
Brad said he was excited today. I don't know if he feels that way with his schedule anymore.
My first 6 games are rough.
Well, look, like we told him earlier. Or, I'm sorry, like he told us earlier. We're already past the high point of the league.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, no, I know. I said this. It only goes downhill from here, and I feel it. This is not going to be an easy season for me. This is hard.
Okay, so for you guys that are new, I don't know if Brent, I haven't seen him, I don't think, in the chat, but the way the league works,
I'll be
so
pressed
week
by the
1 is
playoffs.
officially kicked off November 25th, okay? The schedule's out. I'll have it posted either tonight or tomorrow. Games have to be played in order, okay? There's a league sheet that will be in the store that has to be filled out. There's penalties associated if you don't do it. Everybody does a pretty good job of filling that out. But you can play your game in your given week anytime from Monday through Sunday of that week. Okay, so the 25th is a Friday, that's Black Friday, but normally December 5th is a Monday. You can play up through the following Sunday. Okay? You can play ahead if you need to, but you got to do it in order. So that's really all there is to it. So
Also, and while
up
the
to you and
league,
your opponents.
while the league officially starts the 25th, we can start now.
Yes, yeah.
Like you can get a head start.
I would suggest people that aren't playing on stream start ahead of time.
I can play right now, John. Like right now.
Dude, I want to play right now.
I can't play right now. Strick.
I mean, I think that's a pretty decent game.
Okay, so I'm trying to hammer this out for you. What works best for us for our game? Are we trying to stream that?
Who, you two?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Are you guys a week 1?
Week 2.
Oh, week 2, yeah. Yeah.
Eli and I are in week 2 also. But so are you and Adam. I mean, that's a division. That's a group week. So people are playing within their groups. So they're all really pretty decent matchups.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'm available on nights and most weekends.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we're gonna because you mentioned something. We'll talk about it later. But yeah.
Oh, bingo sheet.
Yeah, John has a bingo sheet.
We'll post it.
We will have a bingo. The council has to review it, but there will be a bingo sheet.
I will not sign off on any bingo sheet. Period.
Okay, so Brad's automatic no vote.
I just to be a contrarian to Brad, I vote yes on the bingo sheet.
Well, now I have to vote no, just a contrary.
Bingo sheet's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I honestly, that's fine. I don't care.
That's fine. It's optional. You don't have to do it.
What do you get for bingo?
There's 3 tiers of bingo, so we'll have to talk about them. I'm thinking things like mascots and kegs and stuff like that.
Okay.
Stuff that doesn't negatively affect your opponent, but gives you a little, you know what I mean?
Okay.
A little bit of an oomph.
Like there's no wizard. You're not getting a free wizard or something like that. So, but I mean that's all open to discussion. So,
Okay.
Bingos for Candy. That's like the name of a band. Bingos. I'm writing that down.
It's a bad band name.
Bingos for candy.
John, I don't disappoint me. All right. When I
It's
play
pretty
Jakey, I want like 6 journeymen on the table.
I gotta figure out my.
Officialize my
I'm gonna do
bingo
some
board.
research and figure out my starting.
You gotta
roster.
send it to me, John.
Can I
Send it to me
get
again.
extra gold for my starting since I won
Sure,
last
man.
season?
Yeah. What are we giving Jake for winning the last Premier League?
Nothing.
Or we're still on stream. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Very unprofessional.
You're giving me nothing.
Okay.
I got an extra reroll on the 2-Up Cup.
Oh, you already took it?
Okay.
You took it last season?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we didn't talk about fan favorite. Wait, it's okay.
Okay. All right, guys.
We got
We will be talking more Blood Bowl next week and Guard Codex, and we're looking forward to a fun league, guys. Thank you, everybody. I love you. Tell your grandma. Watch for streams. They're coming.
Bye-bye.